Oh my goodness. Happy Monday, everybody. I almost tripped and fell and fallen and I can't get up. So let me I'm okay now. I was in the middle of a text conversation with someone I haven't talked to in forever, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, so what are you up to?" And I was like, "Well, actually I'm streaming right now. So here's the YouTube link." Like, do you want to talk to me on the internet? Um, because it says like there is a little countdown, but the countdown is more for me to like get my poop in a group, which y'all know it never is. So listen, I had my shoes. Can't sew with my shoes on. And I don't know many people who can, so at least the quilt grands are like, no, we don't need our shoes. So I have four patches left to make before I can start piecing pretty much everything together. So I'm gonna make these four patches. I'm gonna have to trim them. But that's it. Like I can start and the quilt it's like over there on my design wall. So we can start putting together the moon dance quilt. I'm very excited. And also like this is why I don't do quilt patterns. Like taking the class with the person who made the pattern, awesome. But that's not always the case. And if I'm gonna do a pattern, I need like a live class with the teacher. I need to be able to ask questions because this is not something I would have just like gone and done on my own. Like I would have figured it out with much frustration. But yeah, is that right? Now I'm concerned. I'm pretty sure. Where is that patch? Hold up. Now I have to find it. Because if I sew them together the wrong way, it's gonna be terrible. Green on the left, red or left, red on the right. Yes, okay. That is correct. This is like a lot of getting up and checking and double checking and checking again. And I would chain stitch these. Well, we'll chain stitch them a little bit, but yes, we'll we'll get into it. Ronaldo, why are you making this sound? Sometimes my sewing machine has a little attitude. Like, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, across the Ticker Talks and the U of Tubes and the Twitch app. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a good holiday weekend. Whether you celebrate Easter or Ostara or Equinox, whatever. Dang it. When the chain piecing is too close. Okay. Now I don't think it matters on these middle guys which way I fold the seams. So by default, I go left first and then to the right. So press it a tiny bit. Watch these 4-4 patches take me an hour. Hopefully not. Like, I'm not getting up and pressing today. We're just gonna do it the old school way. Because people quilted before there were irons. Like, surely. They didn't always have all this fancy technology. I was at this antique shop in Arizona, speaking of irons, an old school, and they had vintage, well, beyond vintage. They're like the irons that you put the hot coals from the fire in. And I was just like, dude, I'm not heat controlling anything with this. Like, I'm just not. We are burning the house down with one of these Victorian irons. Bridgerton irons. Actually, I wonder when the electric iron was invented. Is that a rabbit hole we need to go down? Like, we need to Google this. Hang on. Hold my beverage. And I have a little keyboard here too. Yes, sort through my typos, Gemini. Oh, 1882. Oh, by Henry W. Seeley. Fancy. Coinky dings. Hey, Miss B. And yes, it was one of these. It was iron shaped ish, and it had a little lid that popped off, and you put the coals in it. Like, but yes, the invention of the electric iron coincided with the widespread electrification of American homes in the 1880s. Oh, 1882, Henry W. Seeley of New York City received a patent for the electric flat iron. Not flat iron. We want like a sewing iron, smoothing iron. Are we talking flat? Okay, see, now that, no, see, this is, okay, they also called it a flat iron. Um, See how words change. Oh, the history of ironing. Okay, that is a rabbit hole to save for later. See what happens? Ms. B, the rabbit holes have already started. Like, so yes, 1800s. All right, this is, oh, we're done. It's because I got sidetracked that easily. That's why this takes so long. And also, quilting takes a really long time. So, it takes a real long time. Did I work on any of my homework over spring break? No. No, I did not. I absolutely did not. Because this time I am an adult and I can do what I want. But I understand. My printmaking teacher was saying that after spring break, like people start just kind of disappearing from class and they don't show up anymore. I was like, you know what? I could see that because after this break, I was just like, do I need to go to the rest of the class? Like, I don't need the grade or anything, but I do want to do the print exchange. So I already figured out what my images are going to be. I literally just need to draw them. So there's what, like, I don't know, 4 weeks or so until the end of the semester. We get all the time to work in class. So my plan is to draw and transfer because I'm doing lino cut for the last two things anyway. Like, I don't feel like messing with a dry point. Though, you know what? Oh, I might do dry point for the final. So there's two finals. There is a print exchange for which the theme is cookies, cats, and chaos. I've pretty much decided on the Yule Cat. Jola has a super long name, but it is shortened to Jola. I'm gonna do that because now the image is kind of like forming in my head and I can wrap my brain around it. And then for my final, which is to combine two printmaking processes, I'm gonna do and the theme for that one is Midnight Garden. And I was like, Aqua Tofana, got it, bet. So it'll be like the herbs that go in Aqua Tofana. But my second process, so I'll do that as dry point, and then my second process will be blind embossment. And I will emboss like the shape of the bottle in the middle of the print and then just have all the plants. Like it's gonna be cool. It sounds like dumb the way I'm like explaining it, but it will look cool. But I need to, first off, I need to find the box of 10,000 X-Acto blades because I do not want to buy another box of a bajillion X-Acto blades and then find that other box and then we just have, like, why so many? Because each cut you use a different blade. uh, I remember graphic design and mat board. Ugh, the worst material ever to work with. I remember one night in like, this was a bajillion years ago in art school. I think it was like sophomore year. And one of my roommates was in the graphic design program. I had since switched to fine art. And she was like doing one of her projects. It was like midterms or finals or something. Like we were all like hustling. And she had the old school, you know, the mat cutters that are like the kind of looks like a computer mouse, but with a blade, like with violence. And she ended up slicing through her trigger warning, injuries, blood. She ended up slicing through her thumb, and we were like, oh, and she was like, oh, actually, you know what? It's probably fine. I do need to finish this. And we were like, girl, Lopsy, hi, you made it to the YouTubes. I was like, I hope that comes off as I'm literally live right now, not like I'm live sometimes and here's the link, like and subscribe. So she sliced through her thumb. We all gasped. She tried to keep working and we were like, no, girl, you need to go to the hospital. And she's like, no, it's probably fine. And this was a very like petite little person. So losing a little bit of blood for her, like, not good. So we finally convinced her. She ended up getting actual stitches. And we were just like, and you wanted to stay and bleed out and finish your project while we all watched. And she was just like, I stand by my statement. Like, it would have been fine. And we were like, no, it's not fine. So the moral of the story is art is dangerous. And you can need stitches messing around with being creative. I almost stabbed myself the other day with my seam ripper. Like, the dangers of being a crafter. And the quilt gran that I'm friends with that's selling me one of her long arm machines gets regular tetanus shots. And her doctor was like, well, why do you need that? And she was like, I work with sharp metal objects for my job. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you need tetanus shots. And then I'm like, do I need to get tetanus shots? And she's like, well, no, like, not like with the level that you're doing right now, but if you start like quilting for other people and your exposure to said sharp tools goes up, then yeah, maybe every 10 years or so, probably get a tetanus shot. Okay. And they hurt too. Like, oh, I don't want to just get like a tetanus shot for funsies. That sounds terrible. And when you're an adult, they don't even give you candy after. They're just like, well, there you go. Continue being an adult. Ha ha. Like, if you don't give me a sucker and a toy from the treasure box, like, how dare you? Oh, that's right. Someone said that the music was not working. Are you guys hearing music? Anyone? Across the apps? It might not be coming through for YouTube, but for the Ticker Talks and Twitch, it definitely should. I don't know though. I need a clip. I don't trust this to stay. You got to clip it. Da 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 da. Clip it good. Do, 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 do. So the semester's ending, and I'm like, no music for U of Tubes. Okay. So none for y'all. Yes, I am streaming on Twitch and also TikTok. Thanks, Lopsy. Okay, so it's not working on the U of Tubes. Oh wait, I gotta clicky my mouse. There it is. I do know how to change it. Oh yeah, I see it totally not going in the whatchamacallit. Okay. Advanced audio properties. Cause hey, why is all the stuff all the stuff is off? The monitoring is off. Monitor and output, please. Like, that's not even something that should have changed. That's very weird. Huh. I am still not seeing anything out of Spotify. Weird. I mean, we are capturing automatic. Hey, Mossgrove. Yeah, this might be something for Mr. Heather to look into. Because it's been working up until this point. What else have we got? Oh, wait, maybe it's Media Source 3. Okay. I'm going to just turn things off and on. Don't be weird. Oh, that didn't work either. Huh. Interesting. And I know that, is it because I have track 2 unchecked? Because really it should be track 4 that is not checked. We're doing some experiments. Nope. Oh no, and all the tracks are different. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Hold up. Hang on. I need to check something. Oh no, it's the same there too. Ew. Well, that's weird. Weird and annoying. Fine. Okay, so I guess we'll just listen to the sounds of my soothing voice. Oh no, Musgrove, I didn't see. I haven't checked my messages yet on the clock app. Not somebody using a sewing machine in their car. I mean, I sew in the car, but not with the machine. Like, not the machine. Oh, sketchy. I might break some things. So if y'all would like to go on a little journey, oh, Spotify is not available. It's not available. Okay, so that would be why. Something is wrong with the source. Interesting. I mean, I could like restart and reopen, but I don't want to do that. I'm concerned. Okay, well, Mr. Heather and I will work on getting the music back in the streams. And yes, I was wondering why nobody was excited about the Demon Slayer theme playing. I was like, dang, nobody. I'm the only one that's excited. Yeah, I'm sure something has gotten randomly borked and I'll have to figure it out. I mean, at least the microphone is working. It'd be terrible if it was just like, and you're mute forever. Hi, Lopsy. Thanks for switching to the Twitch app. Yeah, I don't think any sound is being output for anything. It might be the clock app's fault. Like lately, TikTok has been messing up a lot of things on the back end of my stream software. Like it's been real weird. Like, good job, guys. Thanks for breaking it. Aw, thanks so much for following. I think that was a follow. Have I made it to 100 followers yet? I'm so close to there. Almost. Oh, I'm at 99. 99 followers on the Twitch app. One more to go. Yay! Thanks, Lopsy. Ah, we're so close to 100. Should I do something for like to celebrate 100 followers? I could finish the Tula Pink quilt finally. The quilt of only half square triangles. Like they're all trimmed. All I have to do is sew them together and the quilt top could be done. But I have procrastination. Okay, cool. So there is that one. That's 2. Oops. 3. I can't believe the music just stopped working, like for no reason. And it's grayed out like in this thing too. I might need to like rehook it up or something. Maybe if I close and reopen Spotify. I mean, since y'all can't hear it anyway, it won't like matter, right? Right? Like maybe it's fine. Reboot. Oops. I know Mr. Heather is like, stop messing with it. I'll fix it later. I can't not mess at it. I know just enough about this setup to be dangerous. Like, I know just enough to mess it up. And no, that did not fix it. Womp womp. Womp womp. Oh no, I almost lost my square. And now it looks super weird if I dance to the music that isn't playing. Like, oh man. But yes, it's back to class today. Which I don't really feel like going to class, but Fiber Arts is like my easy class. It's like my chill class. So I'm just like, fine. What of? Ooh. Was this the right way? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to check. I feel like the yellow might have been on this side. Hold on. We're doing the green, yellow, red patch. Okay, so is it green on the left or green on the right? Uh, I think it's yellow on the left. Hold up. Now I have to go over there. Ah! Let's see. Okay, I'm right. It's yellow on the left. See? This is why you have to check. You gotta check. Okay, so now they're like, the seam is going the wrong way. I'll press this to the left. Where's my roly poly? But yeah, so the semester is ending, which means summer break, which means I can I gotta book some summer work. LinkedIn is a bit of a dumpster fire, but I remain hopeful. I did apply to some things and get a very nice rejection message from a recruiter that was really thoughtful. I was like, oh, I appreciate you. I mean, I'd appreciate it more if you said I was the candidate you wanted to go forward with, but thanks for responding. Warms my heart. I always just want to be like, what if I make you a quilt? Like, can you be bribed? Like, is there any way to are you in need of table linens? Curtains, perhaps? Okay. That's the third one. We just have one more. And I will keep the order straight this time. Maybe. Perhaps. I need a mini battery operated sewing machine. That sounds like fun, Mossgrove. But still in the car is iffy. Like, I've definitely poked myself more times than I would like to admit. I think I know what it is. Hold up. Brace your headphones because I think I've solved the problem. I think I've solved it. Oh wait, maybe not. I was so close. Where did it go? Let's see. Did that bring it back? No, it did not. All right. Well, fine. We'll figure it out. And of course, I gotta, I'm pretty sure this is the line that I'm sewing here. I'm like 98% sure. And if not, there's always seam ripping. Like, because if you're piecing, you're seam ripping. That's, some people are not, but I definitely am. Okay, so this will go to the left, and this will go to the right. As I press to the left anyway, please, please. The soothing sounds of quilting. Even though there's definitely like anime theme songs in my headphones. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. This is literally the last small thing that I have to piece before I can finish this insane quilt that I decided I had the skill level to do. I know what I'm entering in the date festival next year. Oh. Dang it, the corners almost matched up. Ugh, so frustrating. That's okay. This is the last one, and all the other ones have matched up perfectly until now. So I will allow for some corners not matching up. Oh, it bothers me just a little bit. But it's like, it's just a little tiny bit. All the other ones were perfect. Like this one was perfect. And this one, like perfect. That's okay. Okay, so now I have my 4 patches made. I can run and trim them real quick, or I could start. No, it's better if I piece everything together. I'll just bring the cutting board in here. It's fine. I'll just bring it in here. Where's my mouse? Gone. Oh, wait. Is it because I clicked on this? Oh no, still doesn't work. Wah. Streaming is hard. Like, it literally is. Why is this grayed out? Yeah, see, it's monitor off for everything. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I guess we're gonna get on the Googles. Things need to be figured out. Because there isn't like an output only. Oh no, is my microphone also not working? I only knew you were talking because I'm also watching on YouTube. Huh. I wonder if everything is muted. Let me see if Mr. Heather is watching on Twitch. I'm gonna grab my cutting board and I will be right back. Okay. But yes, so on Twitch, there are commercials because creators have to make some dollars somehow. So I opted for commercials as opposed to the system that the Clock app uses, which just relies on the kindness of strangers. Okay, so this one is different. First off, it does matter which way I cut, I think. Well, actually, no, I guess it doesn't. Where's that little tool? Little tooly dooly. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see, but I am using this tool to square these up to 2.5 inches. And I'm using the X marks the spot here to line it up with my block. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. Yeah. This is one of my favorite tools that I have ever received in a class so far. But the Grands of my guild kind of tricked me into being a board member. So now I get to go to all of the classes because I am helping with facilities, which is like setting up ironing boards and letting them know how many tables they need or if the instructor needs something special. So I get to just sit in on the classes by default, which is cool. Okay, let me make sure I have clearance. Yes. And I will try not to slice my finger off. I did a lot of cutting yesterday, though. My wrist still might be angry. Measure once, cut twice, right? I'm kidding. That's not how it goes. I really should change this blade, but I don't feel like it. Changing blades is very inconvenient. And also slightly dangerous. Oh, it was so close. So close to perfect. And that's how you get this kind of little block. Throw these pieces into my scrap pile, and I'll use those later. That's one. I feel like it's time to like scrape this. They're getting like some pretty raised grooves now. Okay. Hold up. There we go. It helps if you match the lines up with the way that you're trying to cut. So I'm a professional. I would not advise like cutting towards yourself if you are just starting out like using these tools because it's real easy to slip. And then you're like my roommate needing stitches but wanting to finish your project. Oh man, that was a hilarious year. I should message her and be like, do you remember? We were all working on our projects and you literally sliced your hand open and didn't want to go to the hospital. And we made you. Art school was intense like that. Get out of there. It's probably also time to restart my computer. So I've been doing any and everything on it, editing in DaVinci and doing all sorts of stuff. It's probably like, I need a break. I need a break and please leave me alone and please shut me down for like a day and a half. Like, if you could please just like give me a break, that would be amazing. See, and this is why it's annoying when the points don't match up, because then when you go to square up, like which little triangle should I measure by? Guess I'll just split the difference and pretend like everything is fine, but it's not. I mean, I could have double checked my seams before I started sewing, but I wanted to be done with this. Like, I wanted this part to be over. Okay, these will make some really cute pieces in a scrap block. Should we do that? No, stay focused. Ugh, so annoying. That's okay. All right, so I guess I can start putting these together. Which one should I start with? Probably the pink and orange one. That's the cutest one. That's this one. Okay, so let me grab the pieces and we'll start sewing this quilt together. We're real excited. Okay, I need this and this. Okay, I didn't think through how to take this off of my board. Wah, wah. Okay, and these are the middle pieces. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay it out before I forget. Middle pieces. Okay. This is a partial star. kind of want to iron this. Well, no, we'll just fold it in half a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so I think I had it. Yeah, this was the way. Or I could do it this way. No, I liked it better the way I had it. Okay, so I'm gonna sew vertical rows together. Get my headphones back. What time is it? Oh shoot, it's 12 o'clock. Okay. Well, we'll make this one block. Oh, blade. And then I will go and get ready for my class. But yay! Now we're putting the whole thing together. So I think probably the crafting streams will be over here at my sewing machine for the rest of the week. What are you doing? This microphone picks up everything. And then we'll be back at my computer desk for hand sewing. Because, contrary to popular belief, I guess I have to finish my classes. Like, I am a grown up, but I would like to finish the courses. Fine. These are really cute. Those make me happy. Right. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way a little bit. Be cool, Ronaldo. You're being sketchy right now, dude. For those who are new, Ronaldo is the name of my sewing machine. He's named after Ronaldo from Steven Universe, who we all know gives a really good cosplay. See, this is why I can't be trusted. Because this is not the way. Like, and that's why I say if you're piecing, you're seam ripping. Because inevitably you're going to put something together in the absolute wrong way. Though using this tiny stitch, like, I do not agree. Because when you have to inevitably rip it apart, like 2 millimeters it's too tiny is what it is. Like, I can't even see those. I've got more chance of, oh, here's the culprit right here. I was gonna say more chance of going straight through my fabric than I do of picking these little tiny stitches. Like, girl, what are you stuck to and why are you holding on so hard? Uh-oh. Like, why are you holding on so hard? Just let go. Chill. Okay. Put this back on before I stab myself. Okay. Let's try it again. And correctly this time. This is my favorite thing. Well, one of my favorite things. It saves me from having to like pick off tiny threads. It's like a little eraser. Okay, so once more with feeling. This, I mean, we're still sewing the same way. Where's my little leader? I don't trust Ronaldo right now. Because Ronaldo has an attitude. Ah, okay. I've got it right this time. And for this block, I was gonna say the seams don't matter, but they do matter. So the block that I am joining it to, I think I've pressed towards the middle white block, so I will press away from that block on this one. So that's part of it. Let's do the next part. Snip. Okay, so I guess I'm always pressing toward the background squares in this quilt. Okay, so that's that part. Where's the little roller? I'm gonna roll it because they're not gonna lay flat from my just like finger pressing them. But also, oh shoot, I gotta get ready for class. I wanted to finish this block. Well, we can always finish it tomorrow and I'll just get all the blocks down, finish them. Ooh, sketchy, little sketchy. Yikes. Definitely need the leader for this. Whoops. I do have a thread cutter on my machine also, but I don't really like to use it. Is this facing the right way? Yeah, it is. Okay, I was like, I don't know if this is correct. I think this I am gonna have to press. Ronaldo, stop being sketchy. Ah! Okay. Sketchy. It does not like these diagonally pieced. These on the bias little squares. Let's see, and then it will turn into a little partial block. Oh, wait. Why did y'all let me do it the wrong way? The white, yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna be seam ripping this apart. Anyway, see, this is what happens when you rush. Like, good to see you too, Lopsy. Have an awesome day. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for following. Thank you so much. So we made it to 3,000 likes on the Clock app. Thank you all so much. Me and Mr. Hutter are gonna look into the music because that's like the main part of the stream. So thank everybody so much for hanging out. I hope your Monday is off to a great start. I love that you chose to spend a little bit of it with me. The next stream will be Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard. We're going to work on this quilt some more, and yeah, we'll be piecing it all the way together. Like, I'm going to keep working on it. So if by some miracle I finish it between now and then, we'll work on something else. But plan for more piecing and seam ripping because I mess up routinely. And that's it. Michigan goodbye. Gotta say it at least 3 times and send you home with a pie. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you next stream. Bye.